I love just running. I love just having the click off thing, and then there's just no sound whatsoever. Always so weird when it's like that.
Story.
Haven't played Sonic for a few weeks, and the last thing I expected was to be doing it on Thursday. And yet, here we are. That was good, Envy. Follow me. Good start.
Options. File select. File select. Story.
I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me.
Attention all units. Suspect
Oh yeah.
block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Man.
Options. File select. Story.
Does this game have an update or something that I just missed?
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Probably. Fair. I mean, that is the only explanation on why it's not working, right? See, patched.
Options. File select. File. Story.
They refused to give us Sonic Adventure 3, so instead they just decided to patch Sonic Adventure 2. I might have to go end stream so I can go and de-patch and able to do all my glitches again.
Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
That's Sonic 06 already. Hard to patch that to make it a good game. Also, if they did patch it if they did patch it, then we would lose the meme that is Sonic 06. Admitted, Sonic 06 would not be anywhere near as famous as it currently is if it wasn't so memeable. Wasn't so bad, so memeable. It would not be anywhere near as popular as it is. Yes! bum, bum, bum. Bum,
Just
bum,
made it.
bum, 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 bum.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Spider
on!
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters. Over. Communication online or call back.
Hey guy, take care.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Knuckles, what are we doing? What we're doing apparently is a yellow pink.
It's closer. To our left. It's closer to our left. It's closer.
Let me through! Thank you.
I found him.
Yeah, this is perfect.
This is whatever you just said. Perfect isn't it, but it's something, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, how's that?
Bum, bum, bum. Damn birds. Okay, okay.
I did it!
He did it.
That was easy.
What do you do? I don't know, but he did it. Okay, yeah, that stage is literally just okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Commentary. What's up, Midnight?
Missile launch in 15 seconds. Fire.
On Thursday or Sonic Sunday. Or Sonic Thursday. So this Sunday is the Super Bowl. So because of that, if I do end up streaming, it won't be for as long as we normally do because going to watch Super Bowl with my family. So because of that, and because I didn't have a game to play today, we're doing Sonic Thursday
Barely made it.
and a short Sonic Sunday this week instead, also partially to make up for the fact that there was no Sonic Sunday for the last 2 weeks. And also for the fact that there won't be a Sonic Sunday next week either.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you
fake.
eat those words.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance. I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So darn. Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here
Busy is
now
back and I
before the
downloaded games
island blows
yesterday
up
as a
with
streamer.
you on it.
Hey, very nice.
Close up.
Oh yeah, and real quick while the thing's paused. Hey Colonel, check out this thing that I bought at oh, hang on. Brace yourself, guys. Giant Zane. But check out this deck box that I got at Frosty Faustings. Check that shit out. Come on, tell me that's not sick. Also, exactly the best way to do it. I got a new chair.
Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
I am nowhere near as cool as Zoro, so that's definitely not. So that's definitely not me now. I wish I was that cool. And yes, Midnight, my PC should be A-okay from this point onwards. Hopefully. Yeah, with any luck, until my PC legitimately breaks, there shouldn't be a situation where I tell you guys, oh yeah, my PC blew up from a power surge. If anything, it's just gonna be my PC just dies at some point. But hopefully that won't be for quite some time. What was wrong with my PC? Oh, my power supply blew up. power surge happened. My PC went, and then yeah, it wouldn't turn on anymore.
No problem.
Yeah, and best part is it was still under warranty by 2 weeks. Couldn't have timed that better if I tried in terms of getting it fixed at the literal most opportune time, pretty much. Except for, and you know, that's, you know, based on warranty, not based on the fact that we were in the middle of the Grand Slam, so having a much shittier, hey, Twin Skulls. So having a much shittier computer was not exactly ideal for that moment.
It's closer. One more left.
So I got to do stuff, so alert sounds are good. Go enjoy whatever it is you are doing, the Colonel.
It's closer. I found him.
Yeah, so it was definitely nice not having to buy a new PC.
Yeah, this is
And that it was under warranty, and that it was, like I said, still under warranty. Unfortunately, when it came to the Grand Slam, I was not needed because my team carried me because all three of them won their matches, so I didn't even have to play the final match. And kind of unfortunate, Colonel just left. I just remembered I was going to tell him something. There was a really big One Piece YouTuber at Frosty that I got to meet and talk to for like an hour, which was really cool. Really nice dude. Really nice dude. Expires. Yeah, that'll do it. Main car issues I've had is freaking battery issues. So my old car was a hybrid, one of the early ones, right? I think it was a 2013 hybrid, and the battery just kept dying. Like I don't know, like even the freaking dealership could not figure out why I kept having battery issues. And at one point I took the car in because, again, battery died, so battery issues. And I was driving to Vegas for a bowling tournament like a few days later. And they went and so the next day they're like, oh yeah, your car is fixed, come in and get it. And then so I walk in, the guy hands me the papers, says, hey, this is what was wrong, we fixed it, you're good to go. Go outside and hand him this form. So I handed the guy this form. He went to the back. Took like 10-15 minutes later, my car comes in. He said, sorry about the wait. We had to jumpstart your car. So I walked right back into the dealership, plopped the paper down on the desk, and said, yeah, no, it's not fixed.
I didn't expect the
It's like, take it back.
lines to be like this. This is going to be tougher than I thought.
Pretty much. That car, at least my version of the car probably cost them a lot of money worth of batteries. I tell you what. Like legitimately the car probably paid itself back in batteries with the amount of times they had to freaking swap it.
Yeah, this is
Like
perfect.
my lord. What do you think? I think we sold it like in 20. When did we sell it actually? I think we sold it around 2021. I think. Still got like 60% of its original value, which was kind of shocking for a 2013 with never-ending battery issues, right? Like not 60% of the current value, like of its original value, like brand new.
I'm getting closer.
We were expecting to end up getting a lot less because of that. Remained overpriced. Okay, so yeah, if anything, that probably helped. Then they're probably going to charge somebody way too much to buy that car, so they ended up giving us more than we thought that we would get for the car. So it worked out for us, and feels bad for whichever poor sucker end up getting stuck with that car.
Sonic, just a few more minutes.
That car definitely made me miss my first car. My first car was a 2010 Genesis Coupe. It was like a sporty car that looked sporty but actually handled pretty well, unlike other sports cars sportish sound looking cars. Where the only issue I really ever had with that car was tire issues. And that's when I say they're going 8 or 2. I think it was the 2. I remember. So one day my car had a flat while I was out, and then my mom got it fixed. She had a guy come in, filled up the car, moved it around, and he's like, "Yep, good to go." The very next day, I'm up like at 5 a.m. because I needed to get to school early to finish up a project before a 8 a.m. class, and the tire just popped. The tire went flat almost immediately. Basically, as soon as I got on the highway, the tire was already flat, and then on top of the tire being flat, it was halfway off of the rim. Like, it was barely still hanging on. Easily the scariest, not the scariest moment, but one of the scariest moments I've ever had driving. Fortunately, I'm driving at 5 in the morning, so there's literally nobody on the road. No, I did not blast initial D anytime I drove the Coupe. Got told about this some dude did something stupid, ended up in the
That was
hospital, had to
easy.
sue for recovery damage. It took 4 years. Jesus, man. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, I'm going to. Hopefully that'll never happen. I've only ever hit a car. I've only ever hit/been hit one time. In the now 14, almost 15 years I've been driving, and it wasn't anything serious. We ended up both backing into each other. So the only thing that happened was a few scratches on the back of both of our cars. So nothing big or anything. Yeah, nothing serious. Yeah, nothing serious or anything. Yeah, I've almost been in a few. So I can say that for sure. I've almost been in a few. One happened like 3 cars behind me once on the highway. A bunch of people stopped. I guess one dude didn't realize that we were stopping because we were all stopping pretty quickly. And when then behind me, I saw car parts fly into the air. So that was one. Another time, me and a friend of mine were driving back from bowling, and there was a big ass truck in front of us, and I guess the person in front of the big ass truck slowed down really quickly. The truck didn't or couldn't, and once again, car parts flying all over the place.
Yes!
And I almost got run off the road by a truck once.
Huh. No problem.
And then I almost rear-ended somebody because somebody was, I guess, falling asleep or something. They started drifting, almost ran into a sign in the center of the road, and then slammed on the brakes, stopped in the middle of the road. So of course I had to slam on the brakes to stop in the middle of the road. And I think those are all the almosts for me. So I've had quite a few almosts, but without actually being in one.
Two more left.
It's over. It's over.
But yeah, drive safe, everybody. Pay attention to the road, follow the rules, be safe.
It's closer.
I found him. Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, only time I think we've ever had something like, or at least I've had something like that while either driving or being in the car.
Who's there?
Me and my dad were driving to a bowling tournament, and then a big ass truck that we were driving kicked up a rock that slammed into the windshield, and it looked like someone shot at our window, based on the way it looked. So lots of cracks through the windshield. Yeah, we were fine. We were fine. The windshield needed to be fixed, of course, but we were fine. It just scared the daylights out of us because it sure sounded like someone shot at our car.
What a hassle.
The weak point is the head. Find a way to the top.
Are you kidding me, dude? Yeah, that would have been such a good time, too.
Nice try, Rocky.
Lost like 10 seconds for that. God damn it. That shit scared me regardless. Like I didn't see the like when I started driving and everything. I hadn't seen Final Destination before, so I didn't know about how they what they did with the giant log haulers. But I didn't need to because like to this day it still scares me a little bit when I'm driving either behind or right next to a big ass truck. I am definitely off on my angle. Come on.
I did it!
That sucks.
I gotta do better next time.
Yeah, that's how I almost got. That's how I almost got run off the road. I end up having to slam on the brakes.
It's closer. 2 more left. It's closer. One more left. It's closer. I found him. Yeah, this is perfect.
How's that, Cassie?
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
You ready for potentially the final DLC for Granblue next week.
Well, if that's how you want to play, I will take it from you. This can't be true. I never lose.
Get away from my emerald.
Oh, really? Huh, I actually didn't know that. I'm not surprised in the slightest that we are getting Season 3, though. That being said, though, I have not seen the leak for it, so. Are we finally getting Seiphon? Sure. We finally getting Seiphon? To be fair, if it's not Seiphon, I'm not going to know who it is. I don't know anything about Granblue.
Oh, yes.
Yep, no idea who that is.
Huh. No problem.
You're no match for me. Weak little fox. All right. No more games for you. All right. No more games. Take this.
My power's failing.
I got hit him.
I can't lose to
I
Tails.
did it.
His greatsword kind of an asshole. Yay, we got Siegfried round 2. At least with the greatsword part. Losing 8 seconds. Losing 6 seconds. That man sucks. First round of the day, and we actually have a chance at a beat at a new pass. That's ridiculous. Oh, we're gonna have an actual stance character, huh? That'd be different. Are we really going to pick? Oh, now we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're actually gonna have a shot at a new fastest time. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Well, I guess if anything, we'll find out at the ARC finals, because I'm sure that's where we'll get a teaser for him.
Before this is over, I'll show you the true power of chaos control!
I am the ultimate light.
Game over, Shadow.
How do we get an... What the fuck? Okay. That happened.
Sonic, I did it.
Then again, I did get good. Then again, I did get good Knuckles luck, which helped out the fact that
Awesome
the
job,
rest of it
Tails.
wasn't great.
Sonic!
Look outside.
First run. What the hell, man? First run. I think this is my second fastest time ever. At this point, I think literally the only thing I've done fastest now is my actual PB. So I think this is my 5th or 6th ever 24, and my second fastest time I've ever done. Well then. That's with First Cycle Mission Street, a terrible pyramid cave, a mid egg golem. Yeah. Messing up the turn in Eternal Engine, a 22 second Eggman 2. This was not a great run, in all honesty. Like, this really was not a great run. But I got really good Knuckles luck though. So Knuckles give and Knuckles take, and at least for this run, Knuckles gave. Give up the fight. The voice inside tries to run and fight. I got so much to do. Yeah, I saw the Relink DLC, and I saw Shinku freaking out about it in the Discord. I never played well, I shouldn't say I never played it. I tried it, but I don't own Relink, so. So, I mean, we got a new best time, so stream's over. See you guys tomorrow. It doesn't matter. I'm joking. It hasn't even been an hour yet. That would legitimately be if I actually did that, that would be legitimately the shortest stream I've ever done. That didn't involve my streams crashing or lagging like crazy or my PC exploding or anything like that. So no, we're not actually going to end there.
File select.
It's crazy though. We got a new PB on the timer on the first freaking attempt. That's pretty crazy if I do say so myself.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Yeah, like I said, the run itself wasn't exactly all that great, but Knuckles saved me for that run. if I had a good run on top of having that same Knuckles luck, I honestly might have gotten a legit new PB. Like, not just this timer, but in general a new PB. If I actually had a good run on top of that same Knuckles luck. So that is unfortunately the nature of SA2, pretty much the RNG that comes with Knuckles. Yeah, it was good, Squire. But the alliteration. Yeah, Sonic Thursday, because Sonic Sunday this week is going to be shorter than usual because this Sunday is the Super Bowl, and I'm going to be watching that with my family. So we're going to be having a shorter stream on Sunday for that reason. So because of that, we are doing Tails Thursday. Sure, why not? It's Sonic Adventure Thursday. The Patriot Hate Watch.
Options. File select.
I mean, it's really not looking good for the Patriots. Yeah, it's the Patriots versus the Seahawks. It's a rematch of a Super Bowl 49. I think it was 49.
Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
And the Patriots have been bad pretty much ever since, funnily enough. And I mean, the Patriots can win, but if I were to bet money, I wouldn't bet on them. The Seahawks have kind of just been a better team, a better team in general this playoffs, and the Patriots have not been a very good team at all in the slightest this playoffs. They've been a crazy good defense, but they've not been the best team because their offense has kind of been, well, terrible. Yep, the one that the Seahawks threw away because rather than giving the ball to the best quarterback in the NFL on the 1 yard line, they decided to throw the ball and it led to and then it was intercepted and they lost the game because of it.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Well, anyone that bet on the Patriots or the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl at the very beginning of the year might make bank. Apparently both teams were a 1 in 60 chance of even making it to the Super Bowl, let alone winning it. Which is kind of where it's kind of a joke that the season is rigged for that matter, because this Sunday is Super Bowl 60. And both the Seahawks and the Patriots were a 1 in 60 chance of making it to the Super Bowl. So two teams that were 1 in 60 chance to make it to Super Bowl 60. Doesn't sound rigged at all. Right? I better get the thing, Squire. That's the only way these runs start is when I get the thing.
Yes! Just made it.
Yeah.
This game of tag is
The Ravens kicker missed for, I think it was either the first time or the second time in his career or something like that. I think he was like 66 of 67 or 67 of 67 or something like that going into that kick and then missed, so he went from like a 100% kicker to like a 98% kicker, but that one kick was literally the difference between making the playoffs and going home.
Hey guys, take care. It's closer to the left. It's closer. One more left. It's closer. I found him. Yeah, this is perfect.
I just ignore. At the moment, I just ignore it because it doesn't affect me at all. I'm just there to watch. I just watch the games from time to time. Normally playoffs. I don't watch a ton of regular season games. I mainly just watch playoffs. I let my guard down. Bam, 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 bam. Random shout out for Mario Party 3 right there. Didn't get me that time, bird. I missed the jump instead, though. So much better. Okay.
I did it!
Not really, we missed the last jump, Tails. Yeah, usually when it comes to the NFL, I don't really start watching anything until like the last couple of weeks of the season. Basically, playoffs and a couple of matches or the couple of games that go into playoffs. Similar thing with the NBA. I pretty much have watched next to no NBA basketball so far this season, but I'll pay more attention in like 20-something games when we start coming down to the wire to lead to the playoffs. I'll start paying more attention there. I'm gonna miss Batista as Drax. Drax is funny.
Missile launch in 15 seconds. Fire.
In 15 seconds, fire.
Yes!
Yes! Bam, 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 bomb.
Barely made it. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
Hedgehog again of all places.
I found
That's Hedgehog again, of all places.
Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me?
Ah.
You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you
fake.
eat those words.
But is it going to be like the ultimate game of Shadow
To
Tag?
play games. You won't even
Because
miss
it's
a
named
chance.
Shadow. You get it? You get it?
Oh, I see. So you're not just a hedgehog. Darn. Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, anyways, time to be his ass. 13 seconds later. Okay, we're done.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up when you want it.
Blows up? Gotta get out of here. Find Angry Tails. Right away.
Onyx, stay on the ground. Shit. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Make it. Don't give her a text. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I said don't do it. He did it though. If I was hacking, then I wouldn't have freaking fallen off the tree.
Options. File select. Story.
Stupid, stupid, stupid tree.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
That's good though, Monkey Ball.
Options.
Doo-doo.
File select. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Options. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Nani? Nani the fuck? On Thursday? Gee. Why a couple of reasons. One, we didn't do Sonic Sunday the last 2 weeks. Second, I didn't really have a game to play today since I'm not going to be streaming next Thursday anyways because I'm driving the Genesis tomorrow. And lastly, because since Sunday is Super Bowl Sunday, I'm only going to be streaming Sonic Sunday for a short time on Sunday because I'm going to watch the game with my family. So to make up for the fact that we're only going to have a short Sonic Sunday this week, despite missing the last 2 Sonic Sundays, we're also doing Sonic Thursday, or Tails Thursday in the case of what Midnight named it. So here we are. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll be very curious to see who my dad ends up rooting for in a Super Bowl, because odds are he doesn't want to root for the Patriots, because no one really wants to ever root for the Patriots. But at the same time though, my dad's a Niners fan, so he's probably also not the biggest fan of the idea of having Seattle win. So I'll be curious to see who he ends up rooting for, because I don't think he wants to cheer for either of them. Doesn't care about football.
Just made it.
Yeah, I don't really have a preference on who I'm rooting for this. Mainly because of the fact that I'd be okay either or. Since odds are I don't really want to root for either team anyways. So either Sam Darnold went from a supposed bust that everyone wrote off to being a Super Bowl champion, or the Patriots went from being absolutely dog shit for the last like 10 years to having a second-year quarterback drafted behind two other quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl in his second season with a first-year head coach.
Hey guy, take care.
So either way, good stories. Good stories for two teams I could not give two shits about. So I'm just hoping for a good game. Alright. I had a brain fart there.
Options.
Looks good, Kakarot.
File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Oh yeah, what convention is it? Still good. I've still never been to a convention before. Closest thing I've been to a convention is EVO, which honestly might as well be a gaming convention at this point.
Options. File select. Story.
No, not really. I'm a very boring person after all, so.
Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
So as far as I'm aware of, nothing's happened since the last time you were here. Or it's not that I'm currently thinking of. I've never been chaotic. I've been like this for a long time. If anything, I'm more chaotic now than I used to be. I was an even quieter, more introverted person like
Options.
6-7 years ago.
File select. File select.
That was a good switch. That's what playthrough went. Oh. Yeah, I don't have any excuse for anything. I'm just all natural.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads.
That's the joke I make every time I have to get up early for something, and someone is like, "You seem awake. You seem this. You have your coffee?" I'm like, "Nope, all natural." What the heck was that?
Options. File select.
Of course, depending on the tournament, if you ask the Twitch chat, as a Twitch channel tournament. I've seen multiple guesses of what's wrong with me, which is always very amusing to see Twitch chat to try and figure that out. That was more so at the beginning, whenever interviews were involved. They're like, "What's wrong with him?" Like, nothing's wrong with me. I'm just a random nerd with a stutter. An inability to hit the stupid track.
Options.
First run of the day really is going to be the best run of the day, and but then again, it's a new fastest time, so I guess it's hard. It's going to be hard to beat, but still weird though.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Hey Smooch, is that say a 1 on Steam? Never heard that one before. Why am I going backwards? I mean, hey, maybe that'll be the next Variety Thursday game as SA1. That will start after Genesis. Honestly, yeah, Ren probably is good. Yeah, Ren's good. I'm gonna actually check real quick. Sonic Adventure DX on Steam, yeah. All right, yeah. So the week after, so not next Thursday, but the Thursday after that, we will we'll do Sonic Adventure DX as our next Variety Thursday game. So you guys are getting double Sonic days. God, when was the last time I freaking played Sonic Adventure 1? What the hell? So yeah, there's your answer, Swoosh. Starting not next week, but the week after on Thursdays, we'll be doing Sonic Adventure DX.
Options.
That confused me way too much. I had to restart.
Story.
So I looked up Sonic Adventure 1 on Steam, and then I left it there, and then the trailer for it started playing. And that's what the background music was. I was like, what is that?
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
It was like the preview thing on Steam. Oops. Guess we are not, in fact, escaping the city.
Options. File select. Story.
You'll make it through, prove it. I'll stop now.
Attention all units. Suspect
Oh yeah, speaking of random singing, so as per usual, I did no karaoke at all at Frosty, but when I went into the room where they were doing karaoke to see who was there to say hi and bye to people for the day, while literally as I walk in, someone starts singing "Live and Learn." I'm like, man, I have really good timing on this stuff. and apparently that day there was only two Sonic songs sung the entire time. So I literally walked in for like 2-3 minutes, and I managed to walk in during one of only 2 times that someone sang a Sonic song.
File select. File
So boy, do I got the timing down or what?
Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Options. File select.
You're also gonna be doing the Sonic Thursdays by playing the Crossroads. Nice. I still do not own the game, and have not played it since the beta. Yeah.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and
All I was doing today so far was trying to kill a boss on Expedition 33 that I'm approximately 20 levels too low to be fighting. Why? Because it's possible. I just really can't mess up ever. I had him down to 5% like before I started stream. That's why I started stream a little late. I had him down to 5%. Then I messed up one time on an AoE attack. All of my expeditioners died.
File select. File. Story.
Hey, I entered DBFZ at Frosty, and I hadn't played the game in 7 months,
attention all units. Suspect
or however
seen
long
heading
it's been
south.
since the last
Block
CEO.
all major roads and capture the
7 months, 8
suspect.
months, I don't know. However many months it's been since last June. Although it did kind of show based on the fact that I lost my very first game. I lost my very first game at Frosty for DBFZ. Although I did almost make a 1v3 comeback though. So very first game, I kind of get run over the first 2 characters, and then Beerus comes out. I almost make a 1v3 comeback. And then I was like, okay, so that's how you play the game again. And then I won the next 2 games pretty easily.
Options. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
almost got stuck on that cage. More defense. Either way. Oh, defense, but honestly might as well be a cage because your tank is stuck there if you fall in. Come on! Let me escape the stupid city!
Options. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Options. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
That was good, Nitro. Hey Nitro, random question for you. Going into Frosty top 8, was there any chance you weren't going to qualify, or were you all set already by then?
Options. File select.
So I know it was close. So I know it was
File
close.
select. File. Story.
So I'm curious if there was any form of you were guaranteed right by top 32. Oh, okay.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south.
I was curious if there was any sign of worry or panic for you during that top 8. But if you're already good by top 32, then yeah, not at all. Yep, me and Nitro are going to be hanging out in Korea.
Options. File select. Story.
We'll be trying.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Yeah, Zane's been stuck in the. Yeah, Zane gets his second fastest time ever in his very first run of the day, and then Zane has not been able pretty much to escape the city ever since. Maybe I should have just played Hearthstone today. Come on!
Options.
Should have just played Hearthstone or Master Duel or some card game or whatever.
File select. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Let's keep on moving on.
Options. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Finally! Let's try and get out of this stupid city. Why did I land over there? This is not a good truck section. That was terrible, but I'm not restarting yet. You haven't actually seen a SA2 speedrun? Well, guess what? Since you just said those words, we must do an entire speedrun now, no resets. That is my rule. When people come in and say I've never seen an SA2 speedrun before, then screw it. We don't care about what time we get. I must show the speedrun. And answer any questions you might have about how stupid this game speedrun is.
Bigfoot reporting to headquarters.
Alright, since Excelodon said he hasn't seen it, that means we are going through all the way through. You here for it? Alright, let's do it.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters. Over. We've engaged on the
No resets. We are finishing this start to finish.
Hey guys, take care.
Question though, Excelodon, do you know anything about SA2? Or how much do you know? You said you've never seen a speed run, but do you know about SA2?
It's closer. 2 more left. It's closer.
At the hint. Goddamn.
I found him.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, this is perfect.
In case you don't, though, I primarily speedrun the hero story category. There's hero story, dark story, as well as the last/final story. Hero story is split up into 3 kinds of stages. You have the Sonic stages, which is basically point A to point B. Try to get to the goal ring as fast as humanly possible. You have the Tails stages, which is the same thing, point A to point B, except Tails is in a mech suit. And then lastly, you have the Knuckles stages, which is basically just trying to find pieces of the Master Emerald, because Knuckles decided he wanted to break the emerald when Eggman was trying to steal it. And what you're going to be seeing a lot with Tails is a lot of jumping, and the reason for that, Tails doesn't know how to turn. Tails cannot turn in his stupid mech without basically coming to a complete halt, which is not fast. So because of that, we will basically jump around all of our corners instead to basically avoid losing all of our momentum. And for some reason, when you hold the laser, you can target enemies through walls. So that's what we, and that's how we shot that one through the wall, which then allowed for this gate to already be open. Can't even blame the bird. Can't even blame the bird on that one. To be fair, that's a lot of us growing up. I'm pretty sure most of us growing up spend most of our time in the Challenge Garden compared to actually playing this game. Thank you for being honest. What was my fastest time? My fastest time in game time is, what was it? 23:45, 23:42, somewhere around there. Time I'm currently racing against was 24:38 because it's the fastest time I've gotten since I took a break from speedrunning the game, and funnily enough, I got that time earlier today. And something you'll start learning on this stage is that there are two things that you're going to learn starting from this stage. One is that loops are slow, so we skip them, and B, they did not put floors on a lot of places because they don't expect you to try and jump through them. So, for instance, here this is a loop. We go around that because that is slow. And then similar thing up here is another loop, but it's slow, and also they don't put floors, so we just go through it. Basically, those are the two number one rules of Sonic stages, pretty much. Loops are slow, and floors and some walls don't exist. Why? Because again, they don't expect you to do that, or at least they didn't back in 2001. They probably expect it now, but back in 2001 they didn't. Again, loops are slow, so we ignore it.
Yes! Barely made it.
And also don't be surprised if I get low ranks on most of the stages that are not Knuckles stages because of the fact that they don't want that Sonic stages and Tails stages, they want you to collect rings, they want you to kill enemies, where with Knuckles you just need to go fast. And spending a bunch of time gathering a bunch of rings, spending time killing a bunch of enemies, that's slow, so we don't care about those things.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
Also, boss fights in this game are typically pretty short, outside of the desert bosses.
I'm the coolest.
You're supposed to do a short hop.
Oh, I see. So darn. Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
You didn't do a short hop, so I lost 2 seconds. And this stage is going to introduce you, at least with the stuff that I know how to do. Could have done it technically on the last song stage, to skewed gravity. So a staple in Sonic speedrunning in basically every Sonic game that involves any kind of gravitational pull, like on things like loops, where we'll use the forced gravity that they put on these loops to allow Sonic to run upside down, to instead jump off them to do some pretty silly stuff. But before we get to that though, I must start with the tried and true rule, which is this is a loop, and loops are slow. This is the first big trick of the run outside of City Escape, where we use that skewed gravity I talked about before. The Green Forest Tree Run. You can see why. And then we jump off the tree, and then we skip basically the entire tree and running around the top of the tree and bungee jumping. And again, there is no floor. And also that was a loop, so loops are slow. Yeah, I'm sure the person running it on GDQ is much quicker and much better at it than I am. Also, welcome back, Colonel.
This place sure feels haunted.
And the way Knuckle stages work pretty much is that every piece and Knuckle stages has a corresponding hint to them. Roughly 99 to 103 pieces per stage. I got Twin Skulls again! Am I gonna get the same set? Oh my god, I'm gonna get the same set.
It's closer. 2 more left. It's closer. 1 more left.
Buried in the wall? No, please scarecrow. Okay, not quite the same set, but almost. Same first 2 pieces. But yeah, so every piece has a corresponding hint, and then as speedrunners we use typically one hint to read to know where the piece is and what the piece is. And then once you get the first piece, then it starts removing basically every second piece. That's real. Every second piece that's all close to it, pretty much. So typically, like, if the first piece is to the left, then your second piece cannot be to the left. It has to be to the right. It's kind of like that, pretty much. And now this one is a cycle stage. It's a cycle stage. Everyone loves a good cycle stage. But I love cycle stages. I mean, they don't love it. They're terrible because if you mess up a single time, then you lose a lot of time because cycle stages suck. Puzzle elimination, you take it? Yes and no. Every piece technically has a limited amount of pieces limited amount of sets that can go with it. So some speedrunners who are absolutely obsessed with Knuckle stages actually memorize full sets. I am nowhere near doing that. So I just take the one piece, and then I grab the hint monitor for the next piece, and then I grab the hint monitor for the next piece. Basically about as basic as the speedrunning goes, pretty much. I memorized what the hint for each piece is, and then I just roll with that. We're going for it. A zero cycle, baby. So that's called, so that right there is called the zero cycle, which is the fastest cycle we believe humans can possibly get. So originally when speedrunners was early, we had the first cycle, But then when people found out a way to get a faster cycle, it became called the half cycle. And then once someone found a cycle even faster than that, it became the zero cycle. And that right there was the zero cycle. Let's go quick.
I did it!
Also gold splits, apparently.
That was a little tough.
So basically, what cycles mean is that the stage is constantly moving even when you can't see it. So basically, if you mess up, something going on later in the stage that goes up and down is continuing to go up and down.
This is gonna be
So basically, that's basically what cycle means. Is that stuff that's happening in the stage, that things that go up and down are continuously going up and down.
2 more left.
So we use the pause timing of getting that power up to then try to adjust the rest of the stage to time properly to try and get that faster cycle. I'm sure I'm not explaining that very well, but
It's closer.
Camera, other direction. God, dude.
I found him.
You can definitely tell this game's from 2001 sometimes. But yeah, so basically, things go up, down, things go left, right, and whether you can see them or not, they're continuously doing that. So in order to get the correct cycle, you need to do so. You need to go quick, pretty much. And if you mess up, then you might miss the proper timing for a certain cycle. Then you have to wait for the next one.
The president must be over there. Let's go.
And so the cycle I got there for Mission Street is the fastest cycle that's currently believed a human can get. It wasn't the cleanest way to get to it, but I still got it. And yes, it has. Despite them saying, guess what, Evo is not as expensive this year. It's still pretty goddamn expensive.
Getting closer.
And then this stage is just 2 minutes of boredom. Yes, I am going to Combo Breaker, I am going to Evo, I am going to CEO. Outside of that, I need to figure that out.
Tails, did you find the president?
But like those three are a 100% for me. But I need to figure out what I'd be doing besides that. And that's going to depend based on what sponsor says. Which I probably won't know until 2 weeks, until I know what's going on with that. Also 1 week till I turn 31. Goddamn, I am old. Yeah, fortunately, my reactions are still at least decent. Exodon, welcome to the desert. Normally, when going for speedruns, this is when the speedrun actually starts getting difficult, and this is also when you start learning just how broken this game actually is. Because this is where you learn that walls do not exist in so many places. Basically, if it's not on the beaten path, there's a decent chance that they did not put a wall there. Because they didn't expect you to try and go that way. Because why would you go that way? And this is the first stage that does things like that. Also, if you're wondering why I am pausing, is this another cycle stage? No, this one is not a cycle stage. That one tail stage is the only cycle stage in the game. Or in Hero Story, I should say. And the reason why you see me pausing is I'm doing something that's called a pause hover. What pause hovers are, besides the fact that it's basically exactly what it says, is so Tails jumps higher the closer your A presses are together. Because A is the jump, A is to do the hover. So the closer you press A together, the higher Tails goes. So what we're doing is jump, pause, hover, to basically get the A presses as close together as humanly possible to give Tails a higher jump than he technically should be allowed to do with the controllers we're using. And because of that, you're able to jump over things or jump on things that Tails normally would not be able to do.
I did it!
Which helps us to then jump out of bounds and do things like that.
That was easy.
Yeah, so that's why the random pause is trying to press A as close together as humanly possible, pretty much. Nope, no cycles for that stage. Just need some decent timing on your pause hovers. Now this stage has about 20 billion different tricks. So try and keep up. So we're jumping off the hour. So first off, we're jumping off of the hourglass. Then we're gonna roll out the side. Then we're gonna go to this box. We're gonna hold spin dash and hold A to then jump really high. To then lay on top of here. We're gonna jump off of here to go up here to skip that loop, because like I said, loops are slow. Go for that. Ring dash. We're going to bounce off of this enemy to get this power up. This power up allows you to bounce, but when you go at a wall really quickly though, and then bounce, you maintain all of your forward momentum speed to then go really high. And as we talked about before, if you're not supposed to be there, they didn't put a wall there. Follow all that? Also, there's a little tiny crack in this door. So we go through it. And remember the skewed gravity of the Green Forest wall run? Well, we do the same thing off of the snake. To then skip 2 different loops, because as we talked about before, loops are slow. We're then going to try and super balance on top of here, because again, skipping that loop because loops are slow. Then we're going to try and go up here, but then jump off of this to skip another loop, because as we said, loops are slow.
Yes!
Like I said, it really does just keep coming back to loops are slow.
Huh. No problem.
Like I said, there really is a big rule of playing through Sonic stages is loops are slow and we skip as many of them as humanly possible.
Looks like we're
Alright, now I'm going to be trying to get a piece here that allows me to do something called a death strat. And this one is a 50-50 chance of that, so we'll just see. So we'll just check real quick to see if I can. I cannot, so I'm going to restart. So I'm looking for a death strat piece. That is a really good death strat piece. So what death strat means is, remember what I said before about how Knuckles stages, when you get one piece, it then removes all pieces that are close to it. we try and get a piece that's around here in this blue room, because when you do that, it has, I believe, a 60% chance of, upon dying, to then have a piece spawn in this red room where you respawn. So we die over and over again by jumping into this fire. I said jumping into this fire until you get a ping. And there it is. I said, there it is. That was good, Labyrinth. It was good seeing you, man.
I found him.
But yeah, that's called the Blue Room Death Strats. I believe, like I said, I think it's like a 50 or 60% chance upon each death to have a piece spawn in that red room.
Huh? Who's there?
And now we have a very much not a Mario ripoff, because it's not King Boo.
Ghost?
This is King Boom Boo. A very, very, very different, because he does not have a crown. And my goal here is to get hit by a fireball, to then shoot me forward, to then hit this guy early, so I don't have to worry about waiting for him to stop to breathe fire. And then the goal is to kill him in a single cycle. Like so. Nice and simple. Also agreed, not nearly as cool as King Boo.
What a hassle.
So now I'm going to try and do something on this upcoming boss called Prophet Bounces, because it was discovered by Prophet. Basically, I go to around the corner of this white line right here, and then I spin dash, and then I'm supposed to just hit the top piece, not whatever the heck happened there. That being said, I messed up a few times. Or a third time. This is not fast. This is really, really bad. I apologize. Of course. Don't ballerina, don't ballerina. He's ballerina. God damn it. Just use headbutt already! Yeah. That was really bad. But yeah, so the ballerina that I jokingly call it is if you're too far behind him, he'll turn around and then he'll start spinning. And the reason why it's really annoying, besides the fact that it takes forever, is that even if you use a bounce and kill him while he's spinning, he still needs to finish spinning and then stand up and then he falls over. So it just takes a really, really long time. So it's really bad to have that happening. Alright, and now begins the stages that are called just really, really stupid. They're not actually called that, I just say that because it's really, really stupid. Why? Because we ignore everything. Literally the next 3 stages, we ignore everything. So this trick is called Bofa. Also, getting that first try is a 1-frame trick, so whenever I actually get it, I am very happy. First try is a 1-frame trick, every try after that's a 2-frame trick. So whenever I get it first try, I am very happy. Also, what's up, Nep? But yeah, that trick is called Bofa because you break both of the boxes. No, I'm not. No, I'm not kidding. So basically, the idea is you shoot both of the boxes, and then the box that's on top falls on top of you, and then it shoves you out of bounds. And then we proceed to then just fly until the end of the stage. Like so.
I did it!
Falling through. Yeah, it sounds about right. That's kind of what I did there. Just I did on purpose.
Next time.
But you do it on purpose for that. And now here's the knuckle stage. You said you liked Meteor Herd. This one, basically, you do not want to see a bottom piece 2. We don't want to see. We don't want to see bottom. We don't want to see a piece on the bottom for piece 1 or piece 2. If anything, piece 3, it's fine, but we don't want to see a bottom piece on 1 or 2. On something strong, that's not great. That's a bottom piece. Over in front of a tank, that one is fine. That one's a mid piece. And then real quick, we check to see if it's at 3 tanks. It's not. The blue piece is over. First piece is over here.
It's closer to the left.
And now we don't want this one to be a bottom piece. We also don't want it to be that. And that right there is one of the worst pieces in all of Hero Story. Why? Because you have to climb all the way up here, and there is no faster way to do it. You just straight up have to climb all the way up here, and then break that asteroid. That is one of the worst pieces in all of Hero Story.
It's closer.
So yeah, that's great. Said I didn't want a bottom piece. Well, I didn't get it. I got freaking floating stone above a moon instead.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Are you doing alright though, Nep? And yep, we're speedrunning. We normally do that on Sunday, but...
Long time no see.
Yeah, the last one was really good.
Did you find my...
Because that one could be basically on any of the platforms that have the moon on the side. So the fact that it ended up being on the first one is always a plus. Nice time saves. And this boss fight, you kill through handstands. And we're done. Handstands for the win, boys.
Get away from my emerald.
Bam, 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 bam. Alright, Crazy Gadgets. So this one has gone through a few different versions. Currently we're doing a skip that's called Crazy Gadget Skip. Because there was a Crazy Gadget Skip, and then this one is faster and skips that skip. So it's called Crazy Gadget Skip. Hello! And this is why it sucks to miss that first jump. Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. That's not the skip. That's not even supposed to be a difficult part. I'm just bad at this game apparently. This is going. This stage is going great. Yeah, so we click on. So we get this gravity. We're going to jump here to get what's called free cam, basically keeping the camera behind us. And then basically just below this platform I'm standing on, there is a kill plane, and just below that there is another kill plane. So the goal is I'm going to charge up a spin dash. I'm going to jump. I'm going to try and go through that first kill plane, slide, but then move between the two kill planes, and then fall through space out of bounds, and then land in the goal ring. Like so. So now we're falling through space thanks to the gravity change. We're going to bounce. We're going to see the goal ring right there, and then we're done.
No! Yes! Barely made it.
Like I said with the Eternal Engine, we now begin the stages where we basically just skip everything. And I meant it.
You're no match for me. Weak little fox. All right. No more games for you. All right. No more games for you. No, I can't lose to Tails.
And now for the final stage, where we once again skip everything. Final Rush. We are going to once again abuse skewed gravity to fall around all the kill planes, and then we're going to fall straight to the goal rink. Yes, so I did a pause hover there to jump over the beam. To jump over the beam and move to the side so I could then shoot him. So now I'm using skewed gravity basically to go practically horizontally sideways for approximately 16.5 seconds. Where I'm then going to break the gravity, slow turn to the side, and then follow right around this spot. And now, so what we're doing is basically the entirety of the stage is to the left of us right now, along with a few kill planes. So basically what we're doing here is we're falling just to the right of the kill planes, with the idea of we are basically going to fall back in right at the end of the stage. And don't forget one of the rules we talked about earlier on. If you're not supposed to be there, it's not solid. So we're not supposed to be here right now. So because of that, this is not solid because you're not supposed to be falling through this. So this does not exist. You can only see it. So done. We're cheating!
Huh. No problem.
I grew up with Super Monkey Ball. And then the final shadow stage is it's just a bunch of counting to 4. Sorry, count to 3, not 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, done. And that's the speedrun.
Game over, Shadow.
Yeah, it's not we're counting to 4, it's we forget how to count to 4.
Sonic, I did it.
Awesome job, Tails.
Sonic! And?
Look outside.
Ooh!
And yeah, so that's the not everything in the Hero Story speedrun because I don't know everything in the Hero Story speedrun. Hence why I'm like 40 something on the leaderboard, not top 10. But yeah, that's the at least most of the stuff. I'm just living by my own feelings. We won't compromise. 'Cause I only have to stay fast. I don't know. My own way. I'm away and I got so much to do. On Timmy, learn all that. So I pretty much have been speedrunning this game on and off for probably close to around 5.5 to 6 years. So I've been playing this game for a long time. I picked it up I picked up the speedrun during the pandemic because I was bored and I wanted to learn how to speedrun a game. So I was going back and forth between this game and Paper Mario, but this game had a much shorter speedrun, so I went with this one. And also it's a lot easier to play. It's also a lot easier to play this one since it's on Steam compared to trying to figure out how to hook up a freaking GameCube to my PC.
Eggman steals the research from a military base located on an island to the south. The military's top-secret weapon, Shadow, sealed in the space colony Ark, the 7 Chaos Emerald. When all of the keys have been collected, world conquest will be at hand. Sonic Adventure 2, The Dark Side Story. Long live the Eggman Empire.
Hey, I said at the time. I'm sure it'd be easier now, but at the time I wasn't streaming or really worrying about any of that stuff. The only thing I was doing at the time was grinding League of Legends.
Options.
So like, nowadays I'd be like, oh yeah, I spend more money on way stupider stuff.
Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
But yeah, so and like I said, at that time I wasn't. I just wanted to learn the speedrunning game just for the sake of speedrunning a game, or to say I could. At that time I wasn't streaming, didn't have a plan to stream, and especially didn't have any plan to actually speedrun or actually stream my speedruns. The few people who were watching me at the beginning were the ones who told me that I should start streaming my speedruns. And actually, at one point when I started getting like a more specific schedule with like streaming Dragon Ball Fighters, and I started streaming Sonic, I was actually getting more viewers speedrunning Sonic than I did playing Dragon Ball. So at one point I actually started considering the idea of of swapping over to primarily just speedrunning for streams. I wonder where I'd be right now if I did actually do that, where I swapped the focus from playing fighting games on stream to just speedrunning. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Options. File select. Stories.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit. Yeah, I'm trying to hit C skip. What do you mean playing fighting games on stream is a farce?
Options.
Well, fighting games are the niche genre of the niche genre. So
Story.
they're not. It's not. Fighting games are definitely not the easiest. Definitely not the easiest games to break into.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and
For the most part, most viewers of fighting games are pretty much usually just watching the big name fighting game players already. So if you're new to fighting games or new to streaming fighting games, it's a lot harder to break into that scope because of that. Like that was why I was getting more viewers doing Sonic speedruns at the time than fighting games. But once I made my appearance on the world stage for the first time for Dragon Ball, it then turned into a situation where I started getting more viewers for fighting games than I did for speedrunning.
Story.
But of course I still stream my speedruns every Sunday still, anyways.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads.
But I do primary focus on fighting games, hence why 4 out of the 6 streams each week are fighting games. Sometimes 5, sometimes all 6, depending on when the next tournament is. So it can kind of vary, but there's a reason why the vast majority of my streams do end up being fighting games. But I do enjoy playing other stuff and streaming other stuff. But it just doesn't bring in the same viewership as fighting games for me. So it does make it a little tricky to play more non-fighting game related stuff on this channel. Which fighting games do I play? So my main focus since it's come out has been 2XKO. Prior to that, then starting from not next week but the week after that, we're going to be back on the grind for Granblue Fantasy vs Rising, since I'll be in Korea for the ARC finals in mid-March. And then once that's over, we'll be back on the 2XKO focus again. So starting from, again, not next week, but the week after that, we're probably going to be doing like 3 days of Granblue and then 1 day of 2XKO, which has kind of been the opposite of what it has been, which was basically the primary 2XKO with only a little bit of Granblue, if any at all.
Options.
Because I do enjoy the 2SKO more than I do Grand Blue, but we do have the ARC Finals to worry about. And I am not going to go to the ARC Finals and go there without literally any practice whatsoever. So we are going to grind. So we are going to grind for the finals, even though that means I'm going to be missing out on 2SKO time. But I'll be honest, that's probably okay anyways, since Riot did say that the game might look very different in a few months than it does right now. On top of the fact that the next big tournament after Genesis next week is going to be Evo Japan and Combo Breaker, which are both in May. And also, I think the next champion is coming out in March as well. Or again, that's just my prediction. So I could then come back and play again around that time when there's another balance patch and the next champion comes out. Which, fingers crossed, will be someone I actually want to play. Also, who do you play in Grand Blue there, Mom? Truck section's terrible. Interesting selection. Vera's kind of the odd one out of that group.
Just made it.
Fair enough.
This game of tag is boring.
I'm not sure I'd want bread to taste like a melon.
Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it
Spider
on.
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters. Over.
I need water.
Let's do this.
Let me show you my real power.
Here I go. Yeah. Here I go. Yeah. Here I go.
Playtime is over.
Here I go. Here I go.
Well, the chair is a much better streamer than I am, but since I am very self-centered and am requiring too much time in front of a camera, I then force the chair to constantly be in the background.
File select. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Hanging on the edge of my road. I'm more so looking forward to seeing what the heck the patch notes are going to look like since than I am for Elsa, but we'll see about Elsa. Still need to see the full dev video talking about her.
Options. File select. Story.
Hanging on the edge of my road.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
I have no idea what they're going to do. I know there are many people I know that are hoping for Cagliostro, Matera, and Lil Wayne nerfs.
Story.
Namely Lil Wayne.
Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Not only is Lil Wayne good, he's the best. That's the crazy part. He's both good and the best.
Options. File select. Story.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
I'm doing a terrible job at the jump.
Options.
I can't even blame the trick being consistent. I am just not doing it right.
Story.
But yeah, we'll see what they end up doing with it. Let's go, Foss.
Attention all units.
I always miss City Escape Skip. Probably at least half my time whenever I'm playing this game, I'm spending it on, actually probably more than half the time I spend on this game I'm spending in City Escape stuck on this stupid trick. That was good though, boss. Oh, I very much do hear this song in my nightmares. Any thoughts on who the next 2X KO champion's going to be with a mechanic that's never been seen before in a fighting game? Someone gave an interesting idea the other day that if the leak ends up being real and it ends up being Riven, that the unique mechanic that's never been seen before is Riven. Rather than making Riven taking her broken sword and making it a completed sword through like an install, she just straight up rebuilds her blade throughout the match, increasing the range and damage of her attacks. So rather than just an install, she legitimately builds her weapon throughout the game, kind of like how Teemo gets his badges. Riven fixes her weapon across the match.
Hey guy, take care.
It's a very interesting. I have no idea how the heck they would do, but that'd be really interesting. And that's definitely something I've never seen in a fighting game before. And the current leak does say she's next, so could be interesting. I never would have thought of an idea like that. So it'd be very cool if that's how ends up doing it. Yep, and there's potentially a route that just does more damage compared to a route that has more corner carry, compared to a route that builds the sword up more or something. Be it like you need to do hit them with specials to build up the sword meter or something.
Yeah,
so maybe certain combos do less damage, but you build more sword meter. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting idea of something like that. It'd be very cool. Now that would be a return to Ahri double down situation. Time for Ahri's Spirit Rush Super double down tag into Riven into all the specials to build up the sword meter. Be really cool. Someone said that idea the other day in stream, and that was really interesting. But yeah, again, that line of freaking mechanic I've never seen in a fighting game before. Just like, what is it? What could it be? What champion are they talking about? It's literally been like the only thing I've been thinking about pretty much for the last like 4 days straight. And I'm just coming up with absolutely nothing. Like unless they're like bringing in, unless like they're going to be bringing in a shape-shifting character that like shapeshifts into an animal. I'm not sure if they've done that in a game before. So like it could be like a Nidalee or an Elise or something, or a Gnar. Maybe it could be that. I know one of the leaks at one point was Cassiopeia. I don't think there's been a Medusa like character, like a snake character in fighting games. So maybe it's that. I don't freaking know, man. I guess this shit has literally been all I've been spinning through my mind ever since I saw the ending of that interview. Okay, never mind that one. I don't really know a ton about BlazBlue, so forgive me on that one. But yeah, so never mind, not that one. Yeah, so not that one then. But yeah, so I don't freaking know. The Riven idea is interesting, so I'm just rolling with that right now. But I don't freaking know. Yeah, I'll be honest. As annoying as it kind of is, I honestly miss this. Like I miss talking with people like about ideas, potential characters, potential movesets, who it could be. when Steam made the change to where you had to announce the entire thing if you were going to put a season pass on their page to buy, it removed any form of speculation or guesswork or anything. It's just, hey, these are the ones that are coming. And it's cool having that, but I do kind of miss the shock and surprise of character announcements. Like those were all, like with Dragon Ball FighterZ, those are some of my favorite things. Like when Baby got announced, and myself and everyone else lost their minds. Like that's hype. Freaking the Janemba announcement at Evo, that was hype. At the World Finals, the announcement of both UI Goku and Kefla, where everyone lost their minds. Even though it's kind of frustrating getting that hint and being like, what the heck is it? I do kind of prefer the whole surprise of who's next rather than, okay, so these 5 are next. Now we're just waiting for dates. So I definitely think it's more good. I definitely think personally it's more good than bad. Character that can transform into the opponent into another character. So the only champion off the top of my head that can do that in League is Lulu. I mean, there aren't a ton of supports in League or in 2SKO. And there's also only currently one Yordle.
Barely made it.
So I mean, I'm not against the idea of Lulu being a possible character.
Whew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing
I mean, it's
yourself to
possible,
me?
Foss, but I want to say no, because I don't think Riot's going to give us another projectile character.
You won't even get the
Or at least a projectile-focused character, I should say. Draven would 100% be a projectile-focused character. I can't see them after... God damn it, Shadow. Wait, how did I end up over here? Oh, I'm dead. How did I end up outside the fence?
There's no time to play games.
Oh, I bounced off a Shadow and it killed me. Oh my god. Great. But like, could it be Draven and the whole you have to catch the axe things? Yes, that's definitely a possibility. But again, I just have a hard time believing that they're going to go from Teemo and Warwick, then we're going to get Caitlyn, and then they're going to give us another ADC like Draven. So it's like, yes, that would be a mechanic I don't think I've seen before, but I just have a hard time believing that they would go yet another Zoner-esque projectile, or primarily projectile-based character. But I do agree that it's definitely something I haven't seen before. Yeah, it's really hard, man. Because, like, what have we not seen in the game before? I don't think so. Yeah, debuff designs are very risky after the whole lab coat fiasco. I mean, could be Thresh. Like I know we have characters like Ghost Rider and Axel for those kind of weapons, but maybe something to do with his lantern. Maybe his lantern could grab and save assists, or could lock down enemy assists, or potentially can bring assists closer to for example, Warwick uppercut or something. He has that keeps him far away or something. Then you could use the lantern to bring the Warwick over to you to then tag or something. Sorry, I know that ain't going to be it. I'm just making shit up at this point. The rest is cool, so that helps. Also, with that, I was trying to think: is there something with this lantern that they could do? Because using a lantern to pull people is not to pull allies is something I've never seen in a tag fighter. Well, like I said, I doubt it's him. It's going to be Aurelion Sol, and what's different is that he's a dragon with repeated projectiles around him. No way they would ever do Aurelion Sol in a fighting game. Those stars are not possible in a fighting game.
Options. File select. File select.
Again, it's just like, what haven't they done? What has never been done in a fighting game? Like, the next thought I had was Oriana, but I'm like, no, Menat did it. Like, Menat in Street Fighter V did the Oriana stuff.
Stories.
Hey Foss, I one up that. What if Lantern allows your assist to play at the same time? So you remember the Soul Stone in Marvel Infinite? What if one of Thresh's supers basically he throws the Lantern to his teammates, and you could literally play as both characters at the same time for a short time. I know we've technically seen it in the case of the Stone thing. But never seen it as a super before. Never seen it as a super as a part of a character's mechanics.
Options. File select. File select.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, again, I think I'm just trying to think of that because Thresh is cool. Literally no other reason than Thresh is cool and I want him in the game. I don't even think I would play him because odds are he's going to be big and he's going to be slow. I don't even think I would play him, but he's cool. So I'm just thinking of random shit for characters that I think are cool. Ahsoka. Hey everyone! If you want to come together sometime, Foss, and we'll make a speculatory list of a few characters and their movesets for a possible YouTube video. I'd be down. It'd be fun.
Yes.
so a question for those of you guys who know fighting games more than me: has there ever been a character with multiple different installs?
Just made it.
Like, as like not as in, oh, you do one level, then next level, next level, but legitimately legitimately 2 different installs, and you can choose one to go into.
This game of tag is boring.
Damn it! I was gonna say Kane.
Decided to show up, eh? Okay, bring it on.
Bigfoot reporting to
I was gonna say Kane could possibly be it, because you can they technically could make it where Kane has 2 different supers, one that goes into Darken form and one that goes into the Shadow form, into the Shadow Assassin form.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters. Over. Engage with enemy and request backup.
Yeah, so basically Kane's installs basically in the game are the Darken form, which basically turns him more Bruiser-like, where he gains more CC and he gains lifesteal. And the other form is the Shadow Assassin form, which makes him a lot more mobile, and his attack, and both in terms of his regular speed and his attacks. But if Ryu's already done it, then it's not that then.
I found him.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, what I mean is in like permanent install. What I mean is like a permanent install, like a transformation rather than a short buff like the Iron Fist, like the 3 Iron Fist ones. He's ever seen, which to be fair, doesn't exactly help us very much since we don't know what fighting games he has seen. So because of that, we're only speculating based on all the stuff that we have seen. So it's all speculatory in that sense. Guys, here's the pause. If at some point you're free, if you want to get together, we'll come up with a list, and we can make a video or 2 or something on this. I'd be down. Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. It'd be great. It'd be great for the YouTube. I'm just trying again. What else? I'm not gonna lie. I keep trying to find a way to make Irelia work with what he's saying, just because I want Irelia in the game. She does it no matter what I think about, but I'm still trying anyways. Sounds good. Sounds like fun. I like talking about this kind. I like talking about this kind of stuff.
That was easy.
And I get what you mean, Mel. When I'm saying my idea for Kane basically is they'd be permanent. You choose one, and then that's the one you're in that's the one you're in for at least the rest of that round. So that way you'll have something different for each of. That way you can always change to what you might need based on the situation. But make him a very flexible character on top of the fact that sights are cool. What does Aurelian Soul do? He flies around. He flies through walls. He constantly has stars flying around him that hit people. He also basically drops stars on top of people and creates black holes on top of people that slows them and does a bunch of damage. I got no idea how the heck they would put Aurelian Soul in a fighting game though. I'd be very impressed if they find a way to do that. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean, they could grab a character like Kindred, Senna, Vagar, Nasus. They can grab like one of them and do a character that literally gets stronger the longer the game goes, depending like maybe after enough specials hits, or in the case of Senna and Kindred and the amount of kills you get. I don't know.
So far, so good.
Have there been characters that legitimately get stronger the more special, like nothing changes, they just do more damage or get more powerful the longer a game goes, or the more specials they hit or something like that?
Yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
I'm sure that's been done. I'm grasping at straws here.
You won't even get the chance. I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So you're not just a hedgehog. Darn. Not bad for an imposter.
Yeah, true, Lucario did
You
that.
know who I am.
Like I said, I'm grasping at straws here. And even then, they do them in different ways. Kindred kills people, gets it based on kills. On champions, Nasus has to hit the enemy Q. Vagar needs to kill with his Q. Senna just needs to get souls from dead things. So they're all different in that same way. I'm just trying to. Again, I'm just grasping at straws here. I don't freaking know. It's a mechanic they all share in a way. Yeah, true. Like I said, Senna picks up souls from things that die. Vagar and Nasus get powered up based on when they kill. It's based on when they kill things with their Qs. And then Kindred gets it when she targets a specific champion and then she kills that specific champion. So very different than what Lucario does, which is basically the weaker he is, the more damage he does. So I mean, technically it could be something like that, I guess. Also, I just realized you meant Irelia. You meant Irelia, not Aurelia. I read that as an Aurelian Soul. Aurelian Soul's a giant dragon. So Irelia, the champion I most want. Basically, what she does is she's very momentum based. She dashes a lot. When she kills an enemy, be it an enemy champion or a enemy minion, she can then dash again. Her dashes doing damage. She can place blades on the ground. And then when she places a second blade on the ground, she creates a line between them that then does damage and stuns anyone between it. So like if she were to go from like League to 2x KO, she could potentially be set play by setting the blades on the ground for setups. And then her W is kind of like a projectile. She has the sword spin around her, then she shoots them forward. And then her ultimate, she sends all of her blades forward, and they create kind of like a barrier basically around the enemy champion. And then the enemy champion can't go through them without, or if the enemy champion tries to walk through them, they get slowed and they take damage. Worst piece I can get.
It's closer. To my left.
That'd be like the wrong move.
It's closer.
Every time I think a cool champion, like, oh, they could do this, I'm like, nah, it's like, nah, there's already a champion. That's already a character that does that. Funnily enough that something I've never seen before in a fighting game is honestly messing me up more than anything else.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, and odds are never going to know until they announce the champion. My guess is my guess is still next month. We're still getting the 5 champions, even though they're only doing 3 seasons. And when they announced they're doing only 3 seasons, they announced that we are getting 2 champions in the first season. So that's why my prediction is that the next champion is going to come out next month. Because Season 2 drops roughly on May 10th. So if we're going to split the middle, January 20th, May 10th, that means we're going to get the new champion sometime around mid to late March. Which unfortunately means that there is a chance that we're going to get the new champion while I'm in Korea. Boy, would that suck.
I did it!
But there is a very real chance of that.
That was a little tough.
And yeah, and like I said, I don't mean the fact that a permanent install would be something different. I was just checking if there's someone who can have an install like that, but has 2 choices of 2 different ones, and then based on the one you choose, it changes how your champion plays. Because that's what Kayn would be.
It's closer.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Options. File select.
Bottom of the stage. Ghost room, staircase. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
I'd say Jace would be a possibility if it wasn't for the fact that they said that there's no more arcane characters for a little while.
Options. File select. Files.
Wait, there's actual counterplay to Echo and Yasuo? That's a new one.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Oh, trust me, I do that. I do that every time a new character is about to come out in a game I'm playing. Oh yeah, this will be the one. Every time there's copium, that the next one will be the champion or the character I'm going to play. Just for it to never happen. My truck sessions have been terrible.
Just made it. This game of tag is boring. I'm out here. Finally decided to show up, eh? Okay. Bring it
Spider
on!
Troop Bigfoot reporting to headquarters. Intruder has been located.
Copy that.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters. Over. What? We've engaged the enemy and request backup.
Hey, guy. Take care. What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken...
It's closer. To the left. It's closer.
left.
It's closer.
I found him. Yeah, this is perfect.
I don't think I've ever seen him turn that way. Funnily enough. Also, depending on how late this run goes, this will either be the last run or a second to last run, probably. I didn't get the back one. A lot of jumping, man. A lot of jumping. Those tails can't turn worth a shoot. So you just always gotta jump around stuff. If you're turning more than 1 degree at a time, then you basically have to jump. Unless you're doing a full 180, in which case, for some reason, that's fine. Turning 2 degrees to the right, no, that's too much. Doing a full 180, now you're good. That's fine.
That was easy.
Not a problem. 2 degrees too much. Full 180, that's fine. Yeah, Final Rush skip isn't too bad. And honestly, it looks a lot more difficult than it actually is. CGSS, on the other hand, now that one's an actual pain in the ass. Even with free cam. What the hell?
Missile launch in 15 seconds. Fire.
Yes! Barely made it.
I, 'cause, 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 '
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you. Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake
Dude,
hedgehog around here.
I'm like 40 something on the leaderboard in this game. I definitely wouldn't get. I'm definitely not the one who would get.
There's no time to play games.
Who would get picked for GDQ for this game?
I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So you're not just a hedgehog. Darn. Not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
They probably would end up choosing Don again, or they choose Savick or Katie or many people.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
Yes, there are. Yep, SA2 continues to be one of the biggest speedrunning games ever, and continues to be one of the most active ones too. Yeah, Wall Run to this day is still the most recent trick I've ever learned in this game, and even then I do the easiest version of it. I don't do Taz Run or anything like that. I always meant to learn how to do Taz Run at some point, but I never actually was able. I never actually did. I think I only ever effectively hit it twice in all the time I spent trying to learn it.
Huh. No problem.
Shit's rough.
No time to lose. I have to hurry and find the Master Emerald.
Four Skulls guy and Tombstone, huh? Oh, I went through Rose Tombstone.
It's closer. 2 more left.
Really?
I found him.
Was not expecting to go back to church at the end there, but sure. Take me to church.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Start up now.
Okay. To defeat the bomb robot,
Dang it.
try bombing onto the bombs and robots.
Oh, no 0 for me on this one. Slightly too early. Nope. Jumped slightly too early, so come off it. Always the fun part about Zero Cycle. You can mess up once. If you do, you ain't getting it. Oh, we're just probably just gonna go grab. Yeah, we're just gonna go grab first cycle.
I did it! That was a little tough.
Bottom 9. Okay, on the eye, on the log, not on the mill. Do I get a ting? I don't. How about now? I don't. How about now? I don't. How about now? Jesus Christ.
It's closer. 2 more left. It's closer. 1 more left. It's closer. All right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is
That's
perfect.
possible? What the fuck?
The president must be over there.
I didn't know that.
Let's go.
I don't know. I'd never seen that before. That was insane. It's unfortunate that it took 4 resets to get to it. But I've never seen that before. That was ridiculous. That was legitimately ridiculous. I thought it was gonna be like Pathway to the Abyss or something, not dig on a slope.
I'm getting closer.
I honestly don't know how to. I did it once forever ago when attempting to do it, but I've never attempted to do it since. Also, despite all the red, I actually have an okay chance at getting a faster time on this. So I still have time save coming up. So I probably wouldn't risk it in an attempt to go backwards. Pretty much. So, yeah, so not on hidden base. I don't really have any time on that. So unfortunately, I hit pole hop on that one. Pyramid Cave, I definitely got time save on. Same thing with Egg Golem. Egg Golem, I think I got a 40 something, like 41 or 42 or something like that. So I got time save there. So yeah, if I hit pole hop, get a good pyramid cave, and then get a good egg golem, I'll be ahead depending on what Death Chamber looks like. But we'll start with pole hop and we'll go from there. Yeah, the Death Chamber will just be RNG. The rest are on me, so.
Try shooting strange-looking walls. You can find your way out.
That one missed jump cost me.
Options.
That one missed jump cost me.
File select.
Slightly better pause hover.
Oh no!
Yeah, slightly better pause hover. I could have still made it, which is why I went for it. But
Attention all units.
nope.
Suspect seen heading south.
All right, well, all right.
Block
Last
all
run.
major roads and
Last run for real, for real. I'll make it through. I cannot have a good truck section anymore. Sweet Jesus. I cannot have a good truck section anymore.
Just made it.
Yeah, I said last run for real. So we go until a run cooked.
This game of tag is boring. I'm out.
Apparently,
Some
some of those I thought I did it properly to where he shouldn't have gone there. So I'm not fully sure why. Because I missed it by that much. Sonic speedrunning in a nutshell, pretty much right there, huh? Missed it by that much.
Hey guy, take care.
Hello.
Two more left. It's closer. One more left. It's closer. I found him.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, this is perfect.
No, I've never gotten 2139. 2144 is the best I've gotten. I've never gotten the frame perfect Bigfoot.
Hey, how's that? I did it! That was easy.
We'll get more tries on Sonic Sunday anyways. Either way. Like I said, we'll see how this run goes first. But yeah, we could end up just finishing the run just because of the last one. For real.
Missile launch in 15 seconds. Fire.
Yes!
Missile launch in 15, 14, 13, 12, fire.
Barely made it.
Always reminded me of the freaking Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd cartoon. Rapid season, duck season, rapid season, duck season, rapid season, rapid season, duck season, fire!
Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I don't know why it would always remind me of that.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those words.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance. I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. Darn, not bad for an imposter.
Do you know who I am?
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
Alright, reset Forest. What you got for me? Alright, don't fall off. Don't fall off. What did I just say?
Here we go.
Shit.
Yes!
No, don't be excited about that, Sonic. No being excited for that one.
Huh. No problem.
No, it's a slight problem.
This place feels haunted. There's no time to lose. I have to hurry and find the Master Emerald.
Beat the train! Beat the train! I didn't beat the train. Great. This is a straight 50-50. This is a straight 50-50. Can I block the 50-50? Can I block the 50-50? I think you're going this one. I did not block the 50-50. Puta.
It's closer. One more left.
Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me, dude? Why?
It's closer. I found him.
It's just so bad. It's just so bad, man.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Shit. 2 more days so you'll be free? 2 more days. 9 more days for me. Seven more until I become even older. Then I'm even more of a lebanon than I was before. Too bad I'm 40 seconds behind before Aquatic Mine. I'm racing against a 28-second Aquatic Mine, so run ain't over yet, but it ain't looking great. It ain't looking great. Alright, Aquatic Mine, be nice.
That was a little tough.
Yeah, I just need to get that same Aquatic Mindset again, but without the 4 resets. And then we got this. Okay, so not on the eye. Not on the log, not on the mill. Do I get a ping? I do get a ping. Alright, it's not the same set. And no free pieces again.
It's closer. 2 more left. It's closer. 1 more left. I found him. Yeah, this is perfect.
No, Knuckles. No, it is not.
The president must be over there. Let's go.
Tails, did you find the president?
Almost, Sonic. Just a few more minutes. Yeah, I found the president.
Oh, he did find the president. That is a very true statement.
Try shooting strange-looking walls. You can find your way out.
I don't know if I got enough height on that. That wasn't a good crossover. Bad pause over. Again. Twice in a row, hidden base, twice in a row. I tried. Well, we did get a new PB at least today already. It's fine, Foss. Like I said, we got Sonic Sunday coming. We got Sonic Sunday coming up anyway, so we get more tries. But like I said, we did technically get a new PB ish. It's not exactly my PB, but my second fastest time ever. So we still take this. But I'm going to put up the funny end screen, and then I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. A little bit different of a Variety Thursday, because it wasn't technically Variety, because it's what we normally do on Sundays. But we'll still be doing that on Sunday anyways. They're not playing Sonic, but I'm going to send you guys over to our relative fan / neighbor, Zabelio fan. She's playing some Granblue right now, so go show her some love. Even though she doesn't even play Belial. But besides that, we will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing more 2XKO as we try and get Challenger and be ready for Genesis next week before the Granblue grind gets going. So until then, hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Never talk to you guys because time zones, as always, are a very weird thing. Until next time, I will touch you guys later.